So Inspired Lumber Workshop is a membership-based wood shop and creative space located here in West Toledo. Kind of say that we're like a gym membership, but with power tools and crafty stuff. So we've eliminated the hurdles that a lot of people have when it comes to being creative, specifically within the wood shop. We have all of the tools. So instead of having to go out and buy all of the expensive tools or find the space in your home and convert some space for a wood shop, you can actually come here for a membership fee and utilize all of our tools in our workshop as if it's your own. A lot of people at home, they have basic tools. They have drills. Some people have chop saws or miter saws. Some people have a table saw or various things, a portable table saw typically. Here you'll find a little bit more than that. We have all of those things, of course, but we also have a saw stop table saw, which was a non-negotiable thing for me. That was one of the big reasons why I wanted to move out of our garage. We've got a 42-inch wood lathe, which is amazing, so that does all the circular cuts, bowl turning types of things. We have a 13-inch and a 20-inch planer. That's probably the number one thing people come in here for, is because they're very expensive and people typically don't have them at home, and if they do, they have a much smaller version, which means that their cuts have to be narrower and then they have to glue them. The other really big thing, which seems like such a simple thing, but our glue rack is a huge benefit. The glue rack is like a big giant clamp, and it allows us to be able to do butcher blocks and cutting boards and anything that requires gluing together within hours rather than days, and or just the cumbersomeness of having to try to find space or whatever for all of these clamps. Pop it on the glue rack, and in an hour, it is a nice solid single structure. We did the math for what it would cost for an average person to start a wood shop within their home at a very bare minimum. And this was including a small table saw, miter saw, maybe a small planer, but typically not because they're just, even a 13-inch planer runs $500 to $600. So we averaged it out to about $2,500 to $5,000 to start a wood shop within their home. And that's without doing any reconstruction or doing anything to work around air vents or air quality within the space. And that is just for the tools to get started. So by eliminating that hurdle and providing professional level tools where people can come in for a low cost and utilize that, we felt that this was a really good opportunity for us to be able to share what we have and enable people to move forward with that skill development rather than having that hurdle that stops them. If you want to become a member and have autonomous use of the wood shop, you actually have to go through a safety course. It's required. And we have safety classes on the website that you can go on and you can sign up to schedule a time to do it. If none of those dates work, my husband's happy to do a one-on-one with anybody who would like to have quick access into the shop. So he goes through and he hands you a board, and you have to plane it to a certain depth, you have to cut it to a certain size, you have to do various things to show you know what you're doing with the tools. But he walks you through every one of the machines in the shop and shows you exactly how to use them, talks theory about why would you use this machine over this machine, why would you do this versus this, shows you how to figure out a good board, all of those types of things. So he walks you through woodworking theory, very basic on that point. We require, in the shop as far as glasses, personal protection equipment, if we're planing down certain types of wood in there that have more of a toxicity level to it. So we can try to go above and beyond to ensure that everybody is comfortable, safe, and that we have everything here to be able to ensure that safety. So Inspired Lumber Workshop is a completely new concept. There's nothing else like it in the community. And so one of the biggest things, the hurdles that we've had this year, is getting people to understand what it is that we've brought to the community and how we can benefit people. Our audience is excessively broad. It's men, it's women, it's children, it's ages, all sexes, it's everybody. And so our goal in 2024 is to continue to expand the knowledge base. We're working with veterans right now. This is a huge program that we just started. Lucas County Veterans Services Commission and Christian's Corner Foundation are providing funding in 2024 to provide free 6-week-long courses for 60 veterans to go through the wood shop, to complete projects, to learn skills, to encourage camaraderie and a sense of community for veterans specifically. We love to go into the senior communities and find a lot of these folks are very talented carpenters who have had to downsize and don't have the space or have access to these tools anymore, but they're still incredibly capable, and we would love to access those individuals as well. So if people have ideas and thoughts out there about how we can connect with those people, we'd love to hear that. One of the other things that kind of sets us off too is that we have this marketplace. So it's not only Inspired Lumber's branded material that we sell out there. We've got our stuff that we sell. We still produce. We can't not produce. That's what we do, right? And so we sell those things out front. That's open all the time during our times. The other cool part is that as our members are producing things, they can sell them. I know that we had said earlier that our goal was to shift from production to education, but by educating, you also produce at the same time. So our stock is continually changing because as members are in there being creative, we say, hey, if you're making one, make two. Put one out there for sale. They receive revenue out of it, and if they're looking to grow their small business, if they're looking to have a side hustle, anything like that, we can promote them and promote their businesses on our website and on our Facebook and social pages. It's just a great opportunity to help support, again, local artists coming together, and everything out there is built right here within the workshop, so you can't get much more local than that.